Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all some time, tune in. Apologies for the late start. Late start. Been a busy morning, a busy day mostly, but end of it, you already know. Anytime I gotta push something back, still gonna get something at the end of the day. James number 8, what's going on, my guy? First things first, you already know. Hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully, everybody was smoothly able to get through the work day. Hopefully, your kids was able to get through the school day. Those in the city right now, weather is pretty decent, not too cold, out and about. Just keep yourself safe and enjoy yourself. You already know what time it is. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation on Tuesday. Definitely was a great one. And like I said, James, what's going on, my guy? Um, those that tuned in on Tuesday, I do plan on trying to do a part 2 to that because I feel like we are definitely going to need to have these conversations in order for certain things to change. But for those that missed it, you definitely catch the replay. Um, light conversation today, light conversation as always. Um, before I go left. So there have been a lot of interesting things happening, and one or two of them I'm going to try to give a reaction to. Um, so apparently, it was a new challenge that was presented presented to some, and honestly, I feel, in my opinion, it's a great message overall. Because it does help at least trying to, you know, at least trying to give the youth a chance. Which I feel is always the most important thing. Adults are going to make decisions and move the way they want to move, but again, when it comes down to the youth, you got to try to at least set some form of standard. Apparently there was a challenge called the Drop Your Flag Challenge. Um, Shout out to the brother who initiated that challenge because it does um actually does good to do that. You know, give awareness and also set a trend where not so much as people will follow it, but the people that really are standing on it, it positive outlook, because it shows the youth up under us that not everybody's going to be stuck in the same position or stuck in the same cycle forever. you know and that's the thing. you know when it comes down to that, you will want to try to set the bar high, give inspiration where it needs to be given to. And again, shout out to that brother for doing that because I get the message. Message is, drop the games. Now, there's nothing wrong with, living life the way you see fit. But in some instances, it's good to show the youth that you don't necessarily have to click up or join up with anybody, just to get ahead in life. Or you don't got to do that, just to have loyalty and have camaraderie around. If you got actual people who want to see you do your best, if you got people who actually want to see you succeed, then those are the main ones you are supposed to look to. So, but it does give a good message because again, you don't want the young ones, especially the ones that are under the age of 13, to be, joining these situations, especially from the streets. And you got to think about it. To be quite honest, We already had gangs out here well before some of these other gangs got included out here. For most that did their New York history, I know what it is. You know, we knew who the real gangs were, and honestly, you know, we had our own trend, we had our own set. I ain't condoning nothing really because again, I honestly just feel from my perspective, that it shouldn't be that's what you lean towards. You know, no matter what the world is throwing at you, no matter what age, you are supposed to be able to sit back and combat these situations. Mountain girl, baby, going on, what's going on? And to be quite honest with you, again, I think that was a positive message to send. What better way to try to reach the youth than sending a strong message, especially throughout social media? I mean, you could put the same message out in the streets, but you got to think about it. When it comes down to the internet right now, this is where a lot of the kids and a lot of the young adults are gravitating to. So, that was a positive message right there. And I see that there's already some people who have started, but gotta think about it. Some of these people who are starting or being a part of that culture right now or a part of that trend, a lot of them haven't been active in so long. So, you know, that's a good look right there. You know, the one thing we can't do though is when we are giving out positive messages. It doesn't matter who the hell the message is coming from. It's not about the messenger at the end of the day. It's about the message in general. The one thing we shouldn't be doing is trying to make fun of it, trying to troll the situation, or you know, trying to make it look less than. Because again, there was a strong message that was being presented. You know, can't make fun of certain situations, especially again when this is supposed to be helping the youth. It's supposed to be trying to at least get people on board the way it's supposed to. You know, and again, it says a lot. It says that at some point, some people will change. Some people will, walk a different path, and that's cool. You know, I always said, think before you do, man. And I would continuously say that to a lot of these young folks too. Just think before you do. In some instances, you got to look at it. The way the situation is going now, losing a lot of the youth right now due to unnecessary violence, the bickering of sets, basically. Now, this is from the outside looking in. It's crazy how you could sit here and claim you got opposition when you and your opposition are not even but blocks away from each other, or possibly right around the corner, all in the same area. And you got to think about it. Some of them are losing themselves because they don't even know the full history on some of the sets or some of the gangs that they're claiming. And again, those gangs are not even from here. So, it's a lot of misinformation and miscommunication. Because I can honestly say that there are some situations where some of those main gangs ain't even beefing in a lot of the areas that they in outside the city. They ain't really beefing. But right now, like I said, it's a young man and young woman's game for what it seems like. A lot of the ones who are trying to speak about these things are actually trying to make changes. Again, I give proper respect to them. Not easy to do something, especially when you might get some lash, might get some blowback, but in the same token, you're doing what you feel is necessary for the change of the culture. It's important. Because again, how can you set the better example when you're not willing to be a part of that change and a part of that growth? See, without change, without, without logical thinking, there is no growth. When you are consistent on trying to be a follower and not trying to lead your own path, you want to go down a road of destruction that you're not going to be able to comprehend. Or if you comprehend it, you're not going to care about some of these things until it becomes too late. And again, your life is precious. It's like everybody's life is precious. Now, again, I commend those who really do try to bring the truth and really bring some form of, you know, information best ways possible. You know, the goal is again to try to reach them and reach them at capacity. Keith, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in at the light button. I commend those who actually do that. You know, speaking the real truth, giving the real information. You know, and they doing it little by little. You know, and it shows in some degrees because there are some things that people are starting to think twice about before they even just do it. It's a good look. You know, and in all fairness, you know, I could tell that there's going to be more challenges or going to be more positive challenges to be brought out, especially around the whole social media spaces. I think it's about time, though, you know, because in some instances, yeah, some of them are crashing out, like I was saying the other night, crashing out, and part of it is because of what they see and what's being presented on social media. You know, some people are crashing out and they either losing their life or they ain't behind bars, damn near about to do life. You know, there are some things that are just not worth losing your freedom over. Oh, you already know, Keith. You already. Shoot, I had the early morning ground today, so you know. But yeah, you know, there are some things that again just not worth losing out on grand opportunity. You know, because what are you really gaining out of it? You know, the problem right now is when you're trend setting or when there's certain things that are setting the trends, it could be good in some instances, but then in other instances, it could turn out kind of dangerous, possibly deadly. See, like prime example, some of these young ones are crashing out because apparently they supposed to be part of these sets, right? But then they come on these platforms and going back and forth with, like I said, quote unquote ops, quote unquote enemies, but your enemies are not too far from you. It makes no sense, you know. Chrissy, baby, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Didi, baby, who else popped up in here? My bad, kind of in the zone right now. But yeah, you know, no doubt, Mountain Girl, appreciate you, appreciate you. But you know, it says enough. It says enough that they come on and then, like I said, they arguing with each other. You know, they disrespecting each other's dead folks, relatives. You know, and some of them are ready to take the next level or the next step just to prove that, you know, I am who I am and this is my reputation. But in the same token, again, precious life being wasted. And it doesn't make it any better to a degree when you know you got grown ups who are doing the same exact thing. Hence why you got a lot of these young ones crashing out. Because like I said, I can't put the blame on all the young ones. Right now, yes, they might be the main ones that everybody look at, but they shouldn't really be the scapegoats. Again, when we have adults who are not living to a certain standard, when they not trying to set a new standard, this is why you're going to keep getting repeated cycles. Some of these things do start from home, what you've been taught. Understand that. In some situations, when you got those who don't have actual parents or grandparents in the picture, you might get those situations where they're going to lean towards the street. They're going to lean towards the gangs. They're going to lead towards anything that's going to, quote unquote, get them to a better place and position. But that shouldn't always be the outlook, no matter what background they come from. Because there have been success stories of those who came from little to nothing. And I mean little to nothing as far as no immediate family, no care, no nothing. In some instances, some was living from house to house. But they managed to turn the tables around. They managed to get away from a lot of the things that they knew was going to drag them down the dark road. But again, it does take inspiration, and it takes certain ones to be solid on all angles. You know, like I've always felt like this to a degree. There are some things that you are supposed to do your homework on before you decide to do anything. Like, see, I'll be honest with you. From some of the stories that I've read and some of the history that I've seen, I'll be honest with you. When it comes down to that situation, as far as the gangs is concerned, they wasn't vetting in little kids. You know, they wasn't vetting in no younger kids. Not until we started getting what we call the epidemic. You know, because in the long run, you gotta think about it. What person in their right mind would recruit a kid to do something or do some dirty work when they supposed to be steering them in the right direction? Geraldine, baby. That's what I'm saying. We got to remember this. If you're going to try to recruit a kid for something, recruit them for something positive. Steer them in the right direction. Now, in some scenarios, and some of these gangs and some of the culture that I've seen and read upon, it are a lot of them that are old school with it. They ain't vetting in no kids. They ain't vetting in no preteens, no young ones. Not even to do the simplest of works. Because when it's all said and done, that's an extra charge that they don't want to catch. Who really wants to catch a child endangerment charge? Or who wants to be a part of that situation in the first place? You know, some of them respect the old ways because, gotta think about it. They came from that era. Now there are some who, they always vet the young ones because the young ones are the most impressionable. The young ones are the ones who are willing to do whatever if it's going to get them somewhere. Basically making all the wrong decisions and wrong deals. You know, those ones are the ones that got to focus on because, again, you got to come back to some form of decency, some form of logic. You know, instead of trying to get them to crash out, you need to try to help them out. Whatever situation they might be in, help them out. Because the way you're trying to help them out, you're only setting them up for failure. You gotta think about it. They get involved in these situations, and then they consistently keep getting either arrested or keep getting detained, so on and so forth. Come on now. Even if you are young, they always say, yeah, if you got a juvenile record or if you got whatever, anything that happened before a certain age would be sealed. But again, I don't believe nothing is ever sealed. If they really want to, the main ones could definitely get in and get all that information. But then again, who wants to be 12, 13 years old with already a little rap sheet like a grown up would have? Who would want to be in their teens and they got too many charges or too many situations where if they mess up at some point, it could be curtains for them. It ain't gonna be no more slaps on the wrist or ain't gonna be no more chances. That's why I said you just gotta be careful in what you're presenting. No doubt, James. Appreciate you for dropping those links. Henny, what's going on, my guy? I mean, think about it. You're trying to recruit a young one to join a certain lifestyle, and then you're trying to get them to do dirty work, basically, that you should be doing. At some point, that cycle has to change, especially for those who have kids. Now, if you're going to be a part of whatever situation you're a part of, that's on you. But if you got kids, your main mindset should be, you know what? We need to change the way we do certain things. See, it's easy to entice a kid to be a part of a certain life because all you gotta do is promise them something. All you gotta do is just give them something that they've been longing for, something that they've been needing, and they'll come back. Which is sad because prime example, for some of these young ones, they just looking for protection. They looking for love and comfort. But pushing them towards gang activity or pushing them towards any street activity, that's not showing love. That's, again, showing another cycle of destruction. That's why I said it's good to just send out these positive messages. It's good to have these discussions and these talks because we have to get to some form of common ground. To be quite honest, like I said, I'm old school with certain things. The children should never be enticed or be pushed into certain lifestyles because, again, they still have opportunities to grow. They still have chances to make something of themselves. All they need is the right type of guidance. Serious, baby. Oh, we still ain't forget about you. Happy birthday, baby. Lara, what's going on? What's going on, sis? Just wanted to have a little light conversation with the people about a few things, but I feel that way though. When you try to push them and lean them towards negative, nothing positive will happen. And you should see that again, the children and the young ones, and even the young adults are supposed to be the future. We are always supposed to pass the torch from generation to generation. The torch that we should be passing is the torch of hope, torch of change, the torch of action. Yeah, we have to take action on certain things. See, again, like I was saying the other night, there's some of y'all that complain and cry about certain things going on in your community, but you all don't want to band up and stand together on that note. And I'm sorry, but anytime you could think to entice them and bring them in, lure them in with falsehoods and false promises, at some point it does turn back on you. You know, and there are some instances where that has happened. You know, you deciding you want to keep going with the cycle of destruction until you end up self-destructing. See, like you got to be truthful, and you definitely got to let them know what it is. When you decide to get a part of this life, right? In some instances, you only got one way out of that life. And if you ain't prepared to leave out of here in a casket, you're better off not even going that direction. Because again, there are some of those gangs that they really go by that code. Like blood in, blood out. Once you are in here, you can't leave. I don't care if you decided to change your life for the good, you still might have a problem. There's small instances in those type of gangs where people might actually get out. But we know the two reasons why they might have gotten out or might not be associated with the gang no more. Some of it we already know if there's snitching or any of that other stuff involved. Yeah, possibly are gonna get kicked out. But you do have those who, if their reputation stands on what it stands on, then they could just leave when they feel like it, and there's no problem. You know, as long as they gain the respect from the main ones, you know, they could actually walk away. But I'll be honest with you, and I'll be quite honest with you. Just because you walk away from that, that don't mean you still might not have issues, depending on how deep you was in or tied into it. You still got to watch over your back to some degree. I mean, just look at it from a real standpoint. I'm good, Lara. I'm good. I'm catching up with the chat. My bad. Yeah, but you just got to think about that. You could walk away from some scenarios, but you still might have an issue where you got to watch it back. And again, depending on how much you might have gotten into, how deep it is, you got to think about it. Your name is still ringing bells to a degree, even if you ain't fully active. Some people will honestly think that you are, and then you still might have to worry about that. You know, that's why I said, why push them into the cycle of destruction when you could be pushing them into a cycle of hope and prosperity? I've always felt bad for those who come from those situations where there is no real love, no structure, no guidance, because they don't learn certain things or they don't end up, you know, seeing the certain things they should see. Like prime example, you need discipline in your life. You need self-control. You also need to have integrity and self-respect for yourself. And that's what I'm saying. You have to, you know. I've always felt this though. You know, it is sad when again some of the situations we see come from broken homes or possibly no homes. It's a sad look because again, you gotta think about it. You got these young ones who are being placed out here with no direction at all. There's no direction, no positive guidance, none of that. And when you do have it, depending on the situation, depending on how this child is receiving things and how deep they might be as far as they mental scarring. Some of them will make a change, or some of them will get pushed into a positive direction, even while almost being pushed into something negative. Again, I feel like it's a community affair. It's community outreach when it comes down to trying to help those who might be leaning towards the streets. Like I feel like this. Every child deserves some form of love, compassion, wisdom, strength, discipline, all of that. You know, but they definitely need time. They definitely need people who are going to be active. Like in some instances, some of these kids are being pushed through, the child care system. Think about those kids right there. Ones that never really fully found a home where they could belong and be loved. That right there will cause a whole bunch of mental scarring, whether you believe it or not. And I think that's what you got to think about. Just imagine coming from that scenario. What direction would you have taken? Uh, Got to remember, for some of y'all that are hearing this message, you were young ones. So you already know what the deal is. You know, you don't want to see the same repeated cycle happening. And if you don't want to see that repeated pattern happening, then yeah, you know, try to uplift those who need it. You know, when you look at some situations, like prime example, these young ones coming up now, some of them are destined to go down that road only because they really don't have nobody to set the rules or set anything straight. But then you want to have those who have a golden opportunity. See, those ones who have a golden opportunity, those are the people that, again, you got to try to give some form of wisdom to and keep encouraging them. You know, like prime example, there are some who are not going to lead that life because they ain't not about that life. Let's keep it real. Not everybody is born to be in the street life. And even if some get into that life, some of them manage to get up out of there before it becomes too late. Some people will read that clear sign that it's time for me to do better, and they will start doing better. But again, it does start with the proper messages. It does start with adults, again, keeping it real and telling the truth. If you want these young ones, prime example, to make a difference for themselves, if you want them to be something better in life, again, show them the blueprint, but give them the truth. Let them know that if you put yourself in these type of positions, moving in the streets could be your downfall. Because again, the streets don't love nobody. Let's keep it real. Streets don't have no love for nobody. You also got to think about it. In some instances, there is no honor amongst thieves. There is no honor amongst those who are going to rob and steal and kill their own community. So, got to remember that part. If that's the life you are going to choose, that decision shouldn't be made while you're young. That decision shouldn't be made at any ripe age. But just know if you decide to move in that direction, it's going to be a slight chance that you actually become a success story after that. You know, but tell them the truth. But see, like I said, there are some who are idolizing certain ones. Now, the ones that they're idolizing, some of them have already done changed their lives and shown that, look, I went from this to doing this. You know, some have become motivational speakers. Some have opened up businesses. Some have done their own little outreach programs. It's important. Once you do get to a certain age, you gotta think about it. When do you decide that it's time for you to make a change for the better? When do you decide you want to come up out of that lifestyle? When do you decide, you want to see change for the better? You definitely want to leave a legacy the right way. Everybody will come through something different. Some people are going to get the writing on the wall sooner than later. You got to try to keep certain ones encouraged and keep them on the up and up. Because to be quite honest, you're going to have some who are so deep in and so tied in that they not trying to hear nothing. But before it even gets to that, you got to try to reach them, especially when they at their young stages. That's just like a young one would come around and say, I'm going to join the gang, or I'm going to try to get into this lifestyle. This is where an adult, especially a reasonable one, should sit down and have a talk with. As you can remember back in the days, if we thought to say certain things around adults, even if it didn't sound too savory, what you think they would do? And what you know about this? Come here, let me ask you a question. What you talking about over there? What you mean you want? Like the community was involved. It don't seem like that no more. Like I said, it seemed more like everybody is for self. The selfish behavior and not selfless behavior. Because let me would have thought about saying something like that around some adults, especially those who knew my moms, and I wasn't going to be escaping some form of a talk later. And even if it didn't come from her, it was coming from somebody else that I knew for a fact was close to the family and would have said the same damn thing. Well, what you know about this? Or what you mean you trying to you ready for that type of action? You sure? Giving positive reinforcements to let them know that, look, you don't necessarily have to run down that road just to get somewhere. And best believe if you run down that road right now, it ain't a guarantee you gonna get to your destination in one piece. And in some instances, you shouldn't risk your freedom to learn certain things, like I said before. You know, it shouldn't take you this many strikeouts before you finally realize it ain't helping me. Again, some of y'all have to remember, again, a lot of them, they are just following behind whoever they following behind. But if you sit down and have the necessary talks and really try to bat it into their heads, at least the ones that are willing to listen, might have a chance of saving a possible life. And I've always felt that any form of positive message you're giving out towards the youth, especially those who are leaning more into the street life, if you could gain some of that attention, if you could gain some of that wisdom and continuously keep giving them the knowledge to push them away from it, you're doing a great service. And continue to fight, continue the greatest. You know, it's important. Because the goal is to try to at least reach them to some level. Gotta think about it. In some scenarios, it's only a small time window before that person be locked and loaded. So you gotta think about that. If you don't try to reach them when it's important to reach them, they ain't gonna never get the message. Or by the time they get the message, it might be too little, too late. The thing is to reach out to them and let them know that you might think that you're ready for this type of responsibility. You might think you're ready to be a part of that action, but there will be grave consequences for some of y'all. You know, gotta let them know. Give them the truth. If you go out and do certain things that you know for a fact is wrong and that you know could get you in trouble, you could possibly spend a majority of your youth locked behind a wall. Who should want to live a life like that? That's a question that we all ask. That's a question that should be continuously asked. There's ways to reach out to them, and not just on social media, but even in the streets. I see it happen every day. And I see everybody, yes, everybody was serious and happy birthday. Yes, it's still your birthday all week. It's still your birthday all week. Marlene, baby. And this is what I'm saying. I mean, think about it. When you sit down and you really discuss things and break it down to them on the level that they can understand, some of them might actually make that change right in an inch. Because again, the streets don't have no love, not even for the children. But when you pushing the children, or when these children are looking for certain things just to belong, this is where the cycle is going to be a problem. This is where the cycle is going to continue. Because again, why not push them in a better direction? I think that's important though. For the ones who are doing that, the ones who are pushing that positive energy and that positive message, continue, my brothers and sisters. Keep showing these youth that there are different ways to deal with things and that there are different ways to get to some form of success in life. Teach them that they don't necessarily have to go down that dark road just to achieve the things that they're trying to gain. Like prime example, why rob somebody at gunpoint for material items, or why try to rob them for prime example a cell phone when you could work or try to gain some form of hustle, get your money saved up, and then you could purchase what you want to purchase. See, I'll be honest with you. Gotta also let them know the truth too. And let them know that guess what? If you are out here robbing your people or trying to cause harm to your people for that type of momentary gain, guess what? It could happen to you. And you gotta think about that. Like, let's keep it a buck now. There's no way you could tell me that you gonna be living by the gun and thinking that you either ain't gonna die by the gun or you ain't gonna get robbed by somebody with one. That's what people gotta realize. This is why I said those truths need to be told to these young ones. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working hard in this damn air conditioner, baby. Because I'll be honest with you. When are we going to say enough is enough? When are we going to really stand up as a whole unit and push these messages the way we need to push them? Now, again, we understand that in some instances, some of those young ones are already hooked, blind, sinker, and wired into that type of life. You could try to do something for them, but again, it's solely up to them. But you're going to have those who are only following behind their quote unquote friends. Sad about it though, because again, the ones who are following, they just impressionable. They just feel like I got to do this to belong. I got to do this to be part of. But if you show them that being your own individual person, moving to your own beat in life, you might be able to, you might be able to soar to higher levels. Might be able to get into a position you didn't think you was going to be able to get into. You might actually be not just a success in the family, you'll be overall successful in your life. Tell them the truth. You don't have to lean towards that life to have a better life. You don't have to lean towards that life to have love and acceptance from people. You just gotta be around the right type of people. And that's what I'm saying. At some point, we gotta keep continuing to push that message. Like I said again, shout outs to the brother who started that challenge because it did gain not just notoriety, but it's showing that look, at some point we're gonna have to drop a certain life that we're living because it's not getting us nowhere. It's not putting us in a better position. It's only causing headaches, heartaches, early exits out of the earth. Who needs that? And even if you manage to survive throughout all of that, you gotta think about it. What retirement plan is it offering? What real value are you gaining from it? The only thing you might be gaining is some form of a reputation, but at what cost again? That's why I said, it's always important for the adults, especially the ones who are utilizing social media. I don't care what platform you utilize. If you got a positive, strong message, keep pushing that. Even if you have come from that life and you feel you want to set the new standards and set the new trends, cool. Keep doing that. Because believe me, there is somebody that's out there listening. There is somebody who is gaining that message. Somebody might actually get the light bulb idea and say, you know what? This person said something that really spoke to me. Maybe I should take a real chance on myself. Maybe I should leave away from this life and turn into a positive life. But it's good to see that we do have brothers who are still out here on this battlefield, and we got sisters out there too who are trying to push that narrative and push the message. The narrative that's being pushed should be a positive narrative. You want to stop self destruction, or you want to stop the destruction within your community, you got to reach the young ones. And now is a better time more than ever. Keep pushing that positive message. Keep trying to regain and restore what we once had. For some of them adults, They should have enough knowledge and common sense. You don't want to keep seeing the young ones pass on. You don't want to keep seeing the young ones losing portions of their young life and their youth. You got to push them in the right direction. It doesn't matter what they're coming from, what background, it doesn't matter. You got to reach those who definitely need to be reached, you know. But, it's just, it's something for a lot of people to think about. I don't care what portion of life you are coming from, whether you coming from the street life, the gang life, anything that you know was illegal, right? Anything that you know would bring any form of RICO or any form of federal indictments and cases against you. I don't care what life you're coming from. If you have managed to get away from that and push yourself in a positive direction, then you need to do that same thing. Push the positive towards the young ones. Because you gotta think about it. For some of y'all, if you was already out there doing your thing, you're gonna have people who idolize you. You're gonna have people who want to be just like you. But you gotta also let them know the truth. You can't be like this person. You can't be like that person. You can only be yourself. And when you know you got those who really ain't about that, really ain't for that, that's where you gotta reach them the most, you know? Because again, some of these people think that they're for that life, but they're not. Because the first time they get locked up or the first time they get into some real trouble, guess what's gonna happen? At some point, they're gonna start talking. So this is why I said it's important to push that message, and I support anybody that is keeping that message going. That's why it's important again to just be on board with what you need to be on board for. For some of you adults out there, because this is a message for you. Some of y'all could be the uplifting and the positivity that some of these youth need. If you really sit down and dedicate your time to trying to push that positive message and peace, you'll see that a lot of them will start weaning away from certain scenarios. Again, it doesn't matter what background they're coming from. They might actually take that time to, again, respect themselves, love themselves, better themselves. If some of them are having issues with reading, if you can help them read, help them read. Some of these people might have issues with math. They might have issues with certain things. If you can help them along the ways, help them, especially if they're willing to accept the help. But I feel that it is going to be some change at some point. Right now, we going through a rocky road in this quote unquote Generation Z. There are some who are reaching out to those young ones, um, either through music, social media, and commentary, or just bringing the events and bringing everything to the streets. See, again, the best way to reach them is to reach them the way that they know how to be reached. Again, show them something better. Give them that knowledge that they need. Blackout, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. No doubt, Laura, baby. You already. For those who are new to the channel, because there are some new people who have come aboard, these are the type of conversations that I'm going to bring. Some of them are going to make you think. Some of them are definitely going to get you into trying to be a part of the conversation and seeing that's what we have to do. We spark conversations that are needed so we could get to a better place and a better standard. Like I said, in some scenarios, we see that people are crying about some things, but they're not really putting their best foot forward. And I would advise some of y'all try to get up with the ones that you can get up with, especially those who are trying to make better changes and trying to bring something back to the community the way we need to, if that's what you really want to do. Like I said, you can't expect the young ones to make a change or try to push away from certain scenarios when you're not giving them the right direction to go. The goal is, again, to stop the destruction within our community. Every day we seem to be somewhat self-destructive because of the roads that some of these young ones are going down. Prime example, we didn't have a problem with correcting things. Angela, baby, we didn't have a problem with, correcting things we needed to correct them, especially when it came down to the younger generation. Again, we had some who fell through the cracks, but we had most of them who, even if they was slightly going down a bad road, they eventually learned that, it ain't worth it. Like I said, it ain't worth wasting your best youth years behind a prison wall. Even if you was to come back out early, think about it. You get locked up as a teen and you don't get back out until your late 20s or early 30s. You still missed out a portion of your life, a portion of your youth. You done missed out on golden opportunities. This is the truth that needs to be spoken to a lot of them. And again, you know, I put my solid fist in the air for those who really are pushing that narrative the best way possible. Because you continue in the fight that every generation has continued, trying to push a positive outlook for those who don't have a positive outlook. This is why these conversations will continue to happen. Some of these conversations will be a series, like what I just did on Tuesday. And again, for those who might have missed it, definitely catch the replay from Tuesday. Stop the genocide. That's going to be a series, you know. And when the link is pinned, anybody that want to come up, anybody who feel like they have something that they want to say or add to the conversation, y'all already know y'all more than welcome. As a matter of fact, I'll drop the link right now just in case. I just wanted to have a light conversation because, again, I would believe that this is part of the genocide that I spoke about the other night. Not reaching out to the youth when you're supposed to, not pushing them in a better direction. But again, it has to be a solid effort. For a lot of you who are using social media, you got to think about it. Got to be careful in what you present on here and how you do things on here because, again, you don't know who's watching. And for those who could be watching, you want to try to push that positive narrative. I feel like it will, get to a better place of peace, hope, and understanding. But until the numbers, again, reach its highest peak, we still got long ways to go. And I would say for some of you parents out there who need to hear that, again, you are your child's teacher when your children are not in school. You are their life teacher and a life coach, basically, because you're supposed to raise them. Don't allow the streets and definitely don't allow a system to tell you how to raise them. But you should be trying to instill discipline, self-control, self-respect. It's needed right now. It's needed again now more than ever. And if you don't reach, if you don't do what's necessary for them, can't expect good to come from them. Some of y'all who focused again on trying to live your best life or live your second childhood. But why should your children have to suffer because you don't want to do what's necessary? Once you decide to bring life into the world, that is your responsibility. Until they become of an age where they could think and fend for themselves, you are not just their teacher, but you are their protector. I wouldn't care if you was coming from a single background or a two-parent background, right? If you're going to bring life into the world, be responsible. Make sure you showing them the actual blueprint. Show them that some things that they might see is just entertainment. It's all fun. Teach them everything that they need to know. Teach them that a certain life that they decide to live or a certain life they decide to follow will have consequences the way nobody's going to be able to get you out of it. Like prime example, I could use me for an example. I'm an adult. Yes, I might do things that shouldn't be doing, but I ain't promoting it to the young ones. Yes, I smoke bud, but so what? I don't present it, and I don't be around the young ones presenting it. And I definitely don't smoke around them, none of that. I know a lot of people who are like that. You know, there's some things we learn to take into consideration. You know, we shield certain things from them because, again, we don't want them to go down a certain road that they don't need to go down. Oh, but you do this, you do that. You're right, I do. But in the same token, I ain't promoting it to no youth. I ain't pushing no youth to do it. I'm not being around them when I'm doing it. And that's the way it should be done. Some of you adults need to hear this because, again, there's some of you who are too bold and doing way too much in front of these young ones. And this is exactly why they are following a certain cycle now. We got to get back to that old school way of things. We have to. In order to see change, again, we're going to have to reconstruct and bring change back within the households and the community. But I'm going to definitely delve into this, like I said, on another night. Because this is going to be a part of that series. Because again, how do we stop the genocide? The genocide I speak about again is what I just spoke about just now. You know, not setting the positive standards for these youth behind us. Got to think about it. We are all responsible for what we do. We are all responsible for our actions, and we are all responsible for some of the things that we know for a fact have turned dangerously left. Show them that no matter what life is throwing at you, you can actually take that and throw it back. Whatever negatives that they might have gone through will be how they say it. It'll be their motivation. It'll be their spark to try to do better. But again, show them that self-love, preservation, self-respect is more important and more valuable than anything else right now. Show them that they don't have to live a certain life again just to gain some of the things in life. Better yourself, better your opportunities. Use your mind, the strongest tool on your body. Just use it. You know? No doubt, Black. I appreciate you, my guy. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, at least with the conversation. You know, because Like I said, this will be a part of that Stopping the Genocide series. And again, for those who might be new to the channel, again, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get some great topics, great conversations, but you also want to get some fun and some laughter. You get a variety of whatever over here, you know. And I appreciate everybody who is a part of that, you know. Like I said, there's some people who would rather push all the negative and push the negative narrative than try to bring something constructive and positive. How do we stop the genocide when we're not trying to spread the awareness the way we're supposed to? We're not trying to do what's necessary and better for those who need it. Fact serious, you know? But this is what I'm saying. All of that starts from home or starts from wherever that child is. In some scenarios, these children are going to end up being a part of that life because, again, they don't have the right adults or the right people to guide them in that right direction. I would say this, you know, again, try to give them the best outlook. They have to learn certain things because, again, those things that they learn will definitely be a progression for their life. Again, teaching them how to read past a certain level, showing them the best ways possible to make it happen. And again, just showing the blueprint. Right now, the best way to do it is reach them not just on social media, but try to reach them in the streets as well. And if you can do so, you're definitely on the right path. Some of us feel like, oh, just let this happen or let them learn the hard way. But I think that's a problem now. Learning the hard way a lot of times is not going to get you in a better position. Learning the hard way is not always going to be guaranteed that things are going to be better. There's some people who could possibly mess up their entire livelihoods just because of scenarios they put themselves in. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have this conversation. Tonight I want to do a little something different. So, not too different, but we still are in celebration mode for one of the best ones who has made such a difference, especially over here. We are still celebrating, and we're gonna continue to celebrate. Serious, it's your birthday, and we got you. We got you. We got you right now. I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. Look at them crying, know where to be from as they sing along. I say, you look good out, no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up. I see the look on your face, I see you hiding it. I see you looking for someone to scoop you right off your feet. You wanna ride in the rain, you wanna go out on dates, you want somebody to come bring you flowers, someone to talk to for hours, wash your back while I sit in the shower, someone to tell you you're beautiful, someone to tell you you mean it, someone to tell you I love you every day and don't got a reason. You want someone to bring you peace, someone to help you sleep,
Yeah. Someone to pick you up when you're feeling down, feeling lonely. Somebody who can make it better. Somebody who can open up those gates. Open up those gates to your heart. Only if you're I'm on the stage right now. Singing your favorite song. Look in the crowd, you know where to be from as they sing along. I say, you look good out, no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up. I see the look on your face, I see you looking for peace. I see you tired of the hurt, tired of the pain, tired of the nights where you can't get no sleep. I see you tired thinking about it. See you tired thinking about it, you're leaving. See you tired of being so tired. You damn sure ain't getting even. Somebody who can make it better. Somebody who can open up those gates. Open up those gates to your heart. Only if you're I'm on the stage right now. Singing your favorite song. Look in the crowd, you know where to be from as they sing along. I say, you look good out, no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up.
It's a Virgo celebration. I know. It's a Virgo celebration. We got y'all. Got y'all.
Sitting here on your birthday, didn't even know your first name. See your cups going empty. Can I fill you up tonight? Sitting here on your birthday, but it seems like the worst day. Let me make you feel okay. Can I take you home tonight? I don't know your plans. I don't know where you're going. All that I know is I like the way you dance, 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 and do your little dance, dance, dance. You know it, dance, dance, dance. I love it when you dance, dance, dance. Don't show me dance, dance, dance. Do your little dance, dance, dance. You know it, dance, dance, dance. I like it when you dance, dance, dance. The minute I saw you. You know I right into your eyes. I'm mesmerized, can you tell?
See how you getting it.
All by yourself in the corner without a ride. Let me take you there, I'll be your friend. I don't know your plans, I don't know where you're going. All that I know is I like the way you dance, 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 and do your little dance, dance, dance. You know where dance, dance, dance. I love it when you dance, dance, dance. Come show me dance, 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 and do your little dance, dance, dance. You know where dance, dance, dance. I like it when you dance, 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 and do your little dance, dance, dance. You know where dance, dance, dance. I like it when you dance, dance, dance. Come show me dance, dance, dance. You know dance, dance, dance. You know where dance, dance. I like it when you dance, dance, dance.
Lyrics.
Sexy motherfucker, you the baddest one. Gave you all my love, that shit in that night. We should get away somewhere and run it up. trying to fall in love. Need you to bring all of your friends and let's fuck it up. I know you ain't been touched enough. I know you ain't the only one. Need you to bring all of your friends and let's fuck it up. You ain't been touched enough. See you with your friends, you got a friend of bitch, you got a nigga blowing up your phone, you ain't thinking about it. She just wanna turn up with her girls, get the stress off. And I just wanna take her to the room, get that dress off. Even though I'm in a good mood, I fuck you like I'm pissed off. Ain't don't give me no attitude, you gon' make my dick soft. She wanna fuck me cause I'm rich now. Yeah, she wanna fuck me cause I'm rich now. We can link out at the club, I got a pink down. Second till I shoot it, come so fast, I made her get down. She got no ass and no titties, she a 10 now. She got no ass and no titties, she a 10 now. Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker, you the baddest one. Gave you all my love, that shit in that now. We should get away somewhere and run it up. Trying to fall in love. She got no ass and no titties, she a 10 now. She got no ass and no titties, she a 10 now. Sexy motherfucker. I got your back, baby. We gotta talk about.
See you out here getting this serious, baby. I see you getting baby. Hey.
It ain't no seat assignment. Goes all wake up on the island. I bring your friends so y'all can fuck it up. Cause of the couple trip. I bought a couple sips. I brought some Molly and some shrooms. You think we flew here? Oh, we gon' really trip. Pussy on fingertips. Yeah, I'ma kiss the lips. I'm talking both of them. I told her ride the dick. And I'ma show up. I hit it from the side, then I make a pull up. Pussy too wet for me to fuck you, I'ma soak up. Mess it up.
Sexy motherfucker, give me the baddest one. Daddy.
See you out here, James. Hey.
Oh, my love, that shit in that now. We should get away somewhere and run it up. Trying to fall in love. Need you to bring all of your friends and let's fuck it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up. You ain't been touching now. I know you ain't the only one. Need you to bring all of your friends and let's fuck it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up. You ain't been touching now. I know you ain't the only one. Sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker.
Appreciate everybody that's still tuning in. Yes, we're still celebrating Sirius' birthday up in here.
I'll hold you down.
Y'all know I gotta hold y'all down with the content and the music. Y'all already know.
I'm on my way. DJ Challenge.
Many more blessings around the sun. Sirius, baby.
Roll your mind. Roll your mind.
We the best music.
How you eating cake and ain't passed none? See, that's crazy. You ain't passed me no ice cream cake.
Just tell me what's on your mind. On your mind. See the stars. See the stars. Show me just who you are. Show me just who you are. Down. I'll hold you down. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be one of you. Let me trust someone now. Hold you right now. Right now.
See you out here, Sirius, baby. Hey.
I had some problems back home. I ain't with that bullshit at all. Maybe it's that Virginia and it's some kind of young nigga go so hard. Do it all, you stuck with me. Do it all, you never ducked up like how I was when you hit me. Give me, girl, that's what you got. You the real one, and you know it. And I don't hurt any one of y'all, but the real one, and you know it. And now hold it down. Started from the bed, ended up on the floor. And I let that ass up off the ground. Put you on my shoulders, let me give you what's in store. Girl, you deserve it. I'm the time you've been serving. Way from the realest nigga in here. I'ma take you away. And I'll hold you down. I'ma hold you down. I'ma hold you down, baby. I'll hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. And move my way. I'm gonna be running up, let me touch on your neck. Hold you right now. Right now. You don't get all of me, give me all of you, all of me.
Uh-huh. You know I gotta get PC, son. Extra cookie crumbles, extra cookie crumbles.
I put up in that Lamborghini, the doors in the sky, till it's straight up suicide. You ain't that love in the truck, no love in the truck. We can play in the left side. We go to Abu Dhabi for happy. Your baby, I'll hold you down. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be running up and trust I'm on up. Hold you right now. Right now. You're the one got all of me. Give me all of you, all of me. I'm on my way. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. It's an expensive life. And I'm just getting started. I get instant hype. Cause you're forever my baby. Forever my baby. Real life. Hold you down, hold you down. Girl, you held me up when I was down. You know, girl. Hold it down like I'm supposed to. Real nigga, I know you.
See you guys in series, baby.
I know you. I'll hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be holding up and letting you trust someone now. Hold you right now. Right now. You know all of me, you all of me. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down.
See y'all up in here getting it. I see y'all up in here getting it. And yeah, my bad.
You say that you need me, but I don't feel needed at all. Girl, I've been through your hardest, and you broke me regardless. Catch me before I fall down. Girl, I've been through everything you want. Don't give you, trust me, cause talk what you say. I love you. Don't give you, trust me, cause talk what you say. I love you. Don't give you, trust me, cause talk what you say. I love you. Don't give you, trust me, cause talk what you say. I love you. So let's make a talk what you say. So let's make a talk what you say. So let's make a talk what you say. 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 Cause I can change your life. I can give you everything you want. So keep me in your mind, girl, and everything is wrong. I'm trying to do everything. You know exactly what you want from me. You know exactly what time you want me. And I can't live again. Oh. Too much passion, love actions, I'm anxious, we love. Tired of going through the pain with you. Tired of going through the pain with you. Don't really tell me that you don't gotta fight for you. And love, tell me that Trust me, I'm trying to do is just argue all night. Say girl, I ain't about that life. I already done seen that side, but I gotta go and I gotta run it up. Big bucks down coming in clutch. I was gonna say I ain't even gon' front. Say girl, but it's just too much. It's 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 too much.
See you out here getting the
I swear you ain't so you and I say girl, I ain't about that life. I ain't really been on that side. Cause she want me on me like no. Side up, she gotta go. Side up, but it's too much. 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 It's too much.
Yeah, you know you got to get one of these at least. You know, you get one of these out the day. You get one of these.
Broken. 9 shots in the pool, got to step up quick and they watch this.
Nigga, when I 12 LBOA, take you. You got it, got niggas, got nigga, me too. Really go what? Really go back up, really go blush it. Look, really go.
Y'all crazy, yeah.
Nigga, thinking that bag, really go back, I got him. Really go, whoa. I bet Mogo shoot. Now, bitch, when I do, lower that room. Don't cut him my block, we gon' get him the pool. I give me a Glock, shoot out the pool. 230 days, 322.
Spend every day, we did it first. Watch what you say, you will get hurt. Fuck with my ops, they get it worse. My bitch got the top, shit in the boots. Put up on backs, don't even trip. If I go stretch, I didn't click. Those are my ops, free they no grim. Fuck it's a naughty, niggas split.
You put on a shirt, watch niggas slurp. I keep a Glock when I'm in church. Sprint to your block, step on the clutch, hit the boy up, then I reverse.
Brody got locked for the top, I lost 4. My strap gotta go get a fifth one. I be fucking on our bitches, kick them and passing them poppers. Too many to pick from.
Say that. I call the 8 for the Maybach. I'm 823, I get straight cash. If you got that work, I'ma take that.
We pull up the houses and baby showers. Move from the club, we don't play with hours. You want
Jewel, baby.
GDK and I don't even play about it.
Hey,
What's going on, sis?
Who the fuck are you talking to crazy? If you don't want no big nigga, pay me.
The fuck is these niggas gonna get back? I did a clip, they shit whack. Take all the breach, I got big packs. Shoot through the V, nigga, sit back.
Rumble.
And I need my cookie crumbles.
I'm just like I stepped in the puddle. I back out and hit you and your uncle. When you damn let the city spit. 40 Glock with a 50 clip.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Shoot a nigga for a mixed bitch.
Put your dance shoes on, sis.
I leave a shit, but I can feed her. And I got that pussy on Fiji. If you got a gun, come and meet me. We spinning, putting up for like 3 beats. I'm chicks keep dying and eat me. I don't talk to niggas out.
I'm good, sis. I'm good.
Still cold. Blue flat. And not to the A nigga Wooper. Fuck wrong with them pussy boy them. I'm talking about bomb buckler ass with some pops, no.
What that mean? What that mean?
Them pussy they go suck your mother.
They give you the 2 for 2 special.
Hey, oh yeah, mellow.
See, I ain't getting an A. I see you coming back in here dancing, Didi.
Foreigner, 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 bitch, foreigner. If she love the fuck, she suck it up. Make her fall in love with that on her tongue. Perky on her tongue, she do it. Wolf eyes, make her one of us.
Don't be laughing, Didi. Coming in here sliding on the dance floor.
Glowing, off the perky out, rolling. Ballet, talking, I'm screaming, I'm blocking. They like poppy like starting. I'm a perk or retarded. If you want woman, I need that respect. 700 grams, I shoot baguettes. I smoke, niggas on my face. Jackie for showing that till it's still left. I'm 823, I don't set. 20 years old, but I'm right to fact. So that's your mouth. You better invest in the best. Nigga, cause you get your love. You make the forward, I fucking pass and show a difference between the dog and the master. Lamborghini truck flooring. Get your bitch in the back, boring. She like, Poppy, I adore you. I'm like, baby, I ain't normal. Foreigner, 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 foreigner.
Hoodie on, nigga scared. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Christian Dior anymore. Don't see the wrong anymore. Yeah, not let it off. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, 45.
See you, James. See you serious, baby.
I'm done. I was in all the stars. I bought every herb.
Serious, I'm gonna keep bothering Didi. She comes sliding in here out of nowhere.
Do you feel me?
Sliding on the dance floor and ain't bring nobody nothing to eat.
Yeah, I ain't even gotta walk. Yeah. Nah. Yo, listen me, yo, nigga with a Richie, yo, nigga with a Richie, the Richie the one that came with the big head, nigga Timmy, headshot, that's a Timmy, big dog in my city.
She can't save you forever, Didi. She can't save you forever.
Yeah.
Foreigner, foreigner,
She can't save you forever.
foreigner, foreigner, foreigner.
Remix.
See the way you show now, girl, I can't take you. I can't blame you. You know the way you go, you know where your thing go. I can't take you. I can't change you.
Internationally known on this microphone. Holyfield, Roseberry, we had Tyson's though. Lonely nights, I'm high, I can vibe alone, so don't be tired. Quiet, no inquiring, no. I know your angles. Wait, back that bitch, show your bracelet. Cartier stacking for days, look like phantoms. You saying the universe ain't grateful. I put infinity stones, I know your fingers. Generous when I got, feelings for who I got, feelings for when I'm not. Feeling you, but I'm not. Feeling whatever feelings, I feel that you feel a lot. Cause I be in my feelings, I'm giving you what I got. Maybe I'm on your bitch, maybe I got your heart. Maybe I can't like you cause I don't know where to stop. And chasing your potential ain't enough. I guess I am what I am, but you are who you was. What's up?
See the way you show now, girl, I can't take you. I can't blame you.
I see you serious, baby.
Oh, know your angle. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Look good, man. Okay, this energy's giving me sex to me. Pose for me, girl, I think I'm the best with you. Pose for me more, I think you the best for me. Now post when I'm done and credit your excellence. Hey, you petty, you flex different. You know I be the plug who wanna connect with you. Now go up in these stores and tell them who mess with you. You know I take you home, but now you address different. I see you, Chrissy, baby. I ain't tricking, we clicking, I ain't tripping, you sipping, representing, cause what I say my sentences, I be going Christian them with a smile, and shot for Lauren, I've been popping back when Papa came out. I be like, shawty, put that shit on it. See you, James, see you, baby. 650 up, and look, they gon' 180 to us, they gon' be hating on us, but you be straight, then I be straight, and ain't no angle to it. Store it, and Chris.
You the way you show now, girl, I can't take it. I can't blame you. You know the way you pose, you know your angle. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Appreciate everybody that's rocking out and tuning in. Special birthday edition for one of the greatest friends and greatest moderators. Y'all already know what it is. If you ain't dancing in the chat, you should be dancing wherever you at, damn it. I used to put up every week, you should have seen her. The way she did it, nobody could do it cleaner. I seen her in a suit for my birthday, and I can tell you the reason these niggas thirsty. Now I'ma get it in here, no, first day. Now I'ma get it in here, she been to school in the gym, it's her birthday. I'm strong, she got me doing the dishes. Now a nigga down with the clip was to an extension. You so bad, you so vicious. I'm so glad that you not here, shit. She wanted a nigga, got the right one. I wanted a bitch, she looking like fun. Look at me, baby, it's been a night. I texted, I'm strong, day right. I can't let you go without me. Waiting on the mama trying to knock me. There can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me. I can't let you go without me. Waiting on the mama trying to knock me. There can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me. You strong me, baby, I strong you. See how you give me serious, baby. Hey. I like a bossy baby, I'm a boss you. You did it, oh, did you? I already know what it takes to get into you. Oh, bring it back. She puts her pussy on me, she know how to make it clap, I make it clap, go. I make it clap, go. I had them ladies asking how you open that road, and how them mother brothers coming out of that door, how the front doors open up like a back. See you out here, James. Ain't got my bitch in the Lamborghini bikini on the beach sitting up. Now you bitching up, now you bitch with us. She said the same thing there, she spit it up. Story just one out of it, a hot song. Gotta take one take, trying not to. But it's been 5 times, you ain't been short. Be on the next song. I can't let you go with me. Wait on the mama tryna knock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me. I can't let you go without me. Wait on the mama tryna knock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me. You strong me, baby, I strong you. Yeah, I love me, baby, I'm on I like a bossy baby, I'm a bossy. I see you serious, baby. Hey. Got me doing things I'll never do. You ain't been, I'm telling you. Got me doing things I'll never do. You ain't been, I'm telling you. I see you, Didi, baby. Hey. You're so sexy to me, sexy to me. Give a damn when you ask me. I be flying till you touch me. You're sexy,
Make me wanna get messy. Make me wanna give it to you all day, all night. And the broad light, give it down, won't catch me. She's sexy.
See you out here, James. See you out here getting it.
Got me doing things I never do. And it's true.
Remix.
Me up, I've been calling you. It's 2 a.m. and I want to shine for the boss and you. I wanna ride with you. We can be more than we meant to be. It might be the time. I think it's time. Yeah. Let's get this time. Don't get this time. Keep on. Yeah. Shorty, I know you know that I gotta keep it on me. All the racks in the club, all of these bottles, know they hate you. And I want you to pass it up, make it, yeah. Put some trust on me, yeah. And I want you to pass it up, make it, yeah. I'm making fun, girl, give me trust, right? Give she good loving, no good loving, yeah. Give she one fucking, not fucking, yeah. Give she good loving, no good loving, yeah. Give she one fucking, not fucking, yeah.
Yeah, girl, you know you fucking with a shot to. Yeah, let me give it to you proper. I'm from Flatbush, you know the Gaza. She a rider, met her at King's Plaza. We gon' party till the sun up. That mean the boss man turn up. Keep the thing with me, case they try to run up. You know them broke niggas looking for a come up.
Shorty, I know you know that I gotta keep it on me. All the racks in the club, all of these bottles, know they hate you. And I want you to pass it up, make it, yeah. Now put some trust on me, yeah. I want that clothing. I don't want that comfortable. I'ma give you money on time. If your body's on mine, baby, coming online. She said she got money too, but I got what you got for two. Baby, all I want is your body for fair. Baby, I like your body and you all that. Mama, you go, mama, you go that. Baby, this no funny to me, no, yeah, really, that's got more teeth than a drama. No teeth, I be spending money like the mama. Let's run to the back. Come on, let's secure the back. Come on, let's secure the back. Come on, let's get to the back. Let's run to the back. Come on, let's secure the back. Come on, let's secure the back. Come on, let's get to the back. Come me up, I've been calling you. It's 2 a.m. and I want you to shine from the box and you. I wanna ride with you. We can be more than we meant to be.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
When was the last time you got to be 100% real, y'all? I don't want y'all holding nothing.
I see you, James. I see you, serious, baby. I see you. Diddy, baby. Don't slide back on the dance floor without our cake and cookies, dang it. I'm watching y'all. I'm watching y'all.
Explode. So far.
Oh, the dreams out the car. We fall so hard. Yeah. I'm not barely breathing away. See you out here serious, baby. Baby, tell me who do we think we are? Who do we think we are? Baby, tell me who do we think we are? Girl, we walk around here like we own this place.
See my shoes dripping on my Timberlands.
Oh, we singing the song. We singing the damn song. Yes, we are.
Black road stripes, eggplant, double-breasted suit from Tom Ford. Homeboy orange, left fingers in the fall. Look up in the sky, bet you recognize a boss. Looking
About to say, pass me that karaoke, Mike. Serious, baby.
still like a shot like this is a trash crush. Money coming fast, I'm never in a rush, no. Plus another 20 in a touch. Send me in a truck, another 40 on the wrist. Quarter meal on my mind, got me living like I pitched. Guns are up to get this walking like I'm Roger Clemens. Still in the game, uniform all in it. She gets Chanel, Steve trips the veil. Only the highest grade like trees that I am. I'm not afraid to fly.
Oh, you done took my song away, dang it. My bad, y'all.
Who do we think we are? Baby, tell me who do we
They took my song for real? Lord Jesus.
Oh, baby, tell me who do we think we are?
Oh, now I gotta go in the shuffle. God damn it. I've been disrespected. Oh, never mind. It's here. It's here. It's here. My fault. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Hold on, man. Remix. Try to get rid of my song. I was eating in the club.
Met her in the club. I'm showing love. Can you party with a thug? I'm just trying to show you love. We got it packed.
I need my ice cream cake red.
I wanna know how it's supposed to go. He said,
Meet me at Carvel's. Meet me at Baskin Robbins.
He knows this t-shirt penny. We hit the club together, we hit the dance. Might grab a couple of really attractive. Keep it classy, I can be romantic. It's all up to you, what you wanna do.
I used to love me. There's something about you. I'm keep that. I don't imagine. Cheaper, let me laugh this. Beat up. Let her in the club. I'm showing love. Can you party with love? I'm just trying to show you love. We got it packed.
It's where the party at. I'm not know how it's supposed to go. Let's take a trip to the other side. Tell me if you think about that why. Walk up on the trees, set up all the leashes, love with all your teachers, love to your knees, but it ain't easy. Know what's up, boy, it's something about you, think I'm a keeper. Put up in the body, people. Boy, we live and die, bitch, keep your feet up. All I wanna do is get away with you. You have me a hell. What's up? What we gonna do when we leave this club? Better in the club. I'm showing love. Can you party with love? I'm just trying to show you love. Here we got it packed. This is where the party at. I wanna know how it's supposed to go. Yeah. Yeah.
I see you, James. I see you, serious, baby. Oh, we got a special one for you, serious. We got one. Remix.
Come D coming, come D coming, drop 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 D coming.
I see you out here getting it, Chrissy, baby.
Watch him out. I'm speaking Lord's truly.
I like when I would take top blowing, smoking no cushion, pretty white t-shirt, looking fly, new whip, I'm waiting, got the coupe Maserati, you can slide up in it, a bad ass if you are kind of place, but spend it all with the cash in the basement, clip up, but it's throw their faces, got a belt on, with the no laces, no pennies on, to keep them staring, so Gucci, no down a Karen, on the ground while I'm sitting at you, hack my account, I'm a sharp this tattoo, even if you don't want to shoot clear, I ain't giving up shots, so don't take it there, you say you got the money, when I'm ready to go, let me get the cash flow, keep on along.
You make you remember in my last year. Make a mother the bad yeah. On the game with bad yeah. You probably got that thing, yeah. You even do the more outside go bang. If it comes to the hand, I got change the name. I'm a real freak on the man, yeah, but that's not more women when the last time. You don't get, you been thinking all that, baby girl, you can be gone freak. I'm not in the street, me. I've been hanging in the street for the freak.
See you out here getting it. Hey. See you out here getting it done.
Till I die, so uncle Luke, on the street, straight to the soup. I'm so trick, so rich, so trigger, so low, Bigelow. Oh yeah, stop, I say it to the zone, so don't stand trade. I'm so you, hurricane, okay, what's up, shut up, so heat, so much, so dog, so buzz. Oh yeah, what they do to that cool.
We go back in this crates real quick. Bring it back to the city real quick, man.
Sure, come here. Listen. I know.
Love you.
Give me out, though.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey love, I wanna hold you and talk to you. Put my arm around your shoulder and walk with you. Be that one that'll share you, my word to you. I know that nigga don't be doing what he's supposed to do. I got much more.
Marlene, baby.
Hey, so fine, I just wanna roll with you. You a queen bitch, me the king close to you. Need a nigga like me that just flow with you. And I gotta try, cause anything's possible. And you just might see things the way I do. I just wanna get next to you, friends with you, burn honeys, wake up in the bed with you. I love when you walk out that body move. On my mouth, we just being honest, bro. I will pay for head times.
I got a few songs left for y'all, and I gotta get up out of here. I gotta try to figure out dinner, man. You know that ain't me rapping.
And I ain't thirsty or nothing, but when I see something, boo, I go hard for the.
You know that ain't me.
Take you out to eat.
You know when I'm rapping, dang it.
Throw that bug in your head. And it's about time, cause a nigga like me been wanting you for years. Bump heads here and there. They never got the chance, best of those who wait. Once I get up in the beds, ain't no 1 minute dance. Supposed to be with him.
Was that you dancing in the corner, Marlene?
Must be out of monkey ass mind. Had another get inside of you. Let me light that fire that your body desire. Get you back to being sexy, single free like mine. Cause I treat them right. You know how I rock and wherever you at, girl, I'm on the next side.
I just wanna touch, never tease you, baby. Come on, I wanna be with you. And you know, anything that you need, I got it.
Dollar Tree shopping sprees.
Sit back, I got this, baby girl, you straight. You sure rest assured you in the arms of strength. Baby, I die for my loved ones, make no mistake. I'm not that man, I keep my gun on base. It is a cold world, you man don't understand your pain. And I know you getting tired of the same old saying. You expect to keep you locked with that 5-cap break. Let's cop that old real wild 112 cent.
See, I ain't getting it. Swiping that EBT. Dollar Tree shopping sprees. Let me stop being petty.
Let's go. Da 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 da. Oh, let's go.
Remix. Don't encourage my madness series. Don't encourage it. I'm tired of being the remix king in here, man. You know,
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami alikholana buso wami ilondoloze zuhambe nami. Dawo yami alikholana Kulana, so wami, ang kulana. Ilan na lose, ang kulana, so wami, ang kulana. Ilan na lose, hamdina, yawuyami, ang kulana, so wami, ang kulana. Ilan na lose, hamdina.
See you right soon, baby.
Jerusalem, ikayalami.
See you right, James. Hey. Where's my rice and gravy? Somebody owe me, please. Where's my damn plate? I'm hungry, no say. You over here smiling about Marlene. Don't encourage a man to shoot. Friends, what's going on? What's going on? Appreciate you. Chill, baby. I'm chilling. We're still over here celebrating Sirius' birthday. So get your dance shoes ready, Jill. Jerusalem, I need my damn plate. Eat ourselves in gravy. Bubba Clot win. Bubba Clot win. Remix. Yeah, G, I'm being a fool right now. We're going to get a supermarket rush. I need me a Fanta and an orange crush.
I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a body. I can smoke your record so hard in my blood. I'm the best pretty baby, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be all of my love. So you can break my heart if you want to. She said take your time. I said take your time. She said take your time. What's the rush? Oh, I said take your time.
See you, Didi, baby. See you out here getting it.
But the way you do that thing I like, you're burning on my shame. She come and knowing me tonight. Maybe I'm a different breed. And I just teach me, girl. Everything you make me say. It's not to listen to you tell me say. This ain't no temporary shit.
See you out here getting it. Hey. If you ain't dancing in the check, you be dancing wherever you at.
Anytime, what's the rush? Be my supermarket island crush. You know I'm got me trying to eat it up. Shawty, I'm a trade. I can see what you want. With the mother girl, ain't no trust. Said I only let my guard down for you. So you can break my heart if you want to. Take your time. I said, baby, I'm she said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog.
Let me go back in the crates real quick. Back in the crates. Remix. Appreciate y'all for rocking out. I got a couple songs left. I gotta get up out of here, but appreciate everybody that rocked out for the conversation and the celebration. We still in here. Mm-hmm.
Playing hit a big man, you wanna stop my dough. Every other minute.
See you out here, Didi, baby.
Every third minute, y'all wanna swerve in it. Come quick like a virgin in it. So far, into the shit with no bra, shit shirt, shaking my 9 out of 10 hurts. Got it struck.
See you serious, baby.
Hey. Best effect, you got to use your tongue. Mama G spot, get me hot, I'm ill. Fox, not the baby, got milk. Shake that ass like you just don't care. Y'all just cookies to the kid. Broke niggas like one of the fly niggas, know the handle the.
See you out here, James. Hey.
All white, girl 6 on the cellular, getting them open like girl 6. Player hate to say, I don't wanna see you close. And every other minute wanna know the control. And every third minute wanna know what's the first minute. That's why I got no time for hoes. It's the brown fox, the brown block, down knock. See me dress, BBS, brown rock. See me chest, play the low pro. Got these rap chicks in the chokehold. Yeah, basically, you're wasting time hating me. I'm like 1.5, about to make it 3. My name will forever bring. Got him screaming damn, box on everything. Hell yeah, for the paper, rip a hot track. Only for the right note, shorty got that. Still in here, up and down when you're going broke. Ill 9, I'm at the track like Tony Pope in the summer. Playing hit big and it wanna shit Wow, and every other minute talk behind your back. And every third minute wanna rock your minutes and bourbon. And I ain't got time for that. I face no jacks, I got chips to gain. I'm like Bojack, baby. I'm hip to the game. I know it well. Rock Prada over Chanel, the H-class hole with the H and down. Bomb deep footwear, be a speaker like Ali. 1 in a million. To succeed in this rap shit, coming to ill it like I did. Lay the groundwork for 5 hits. Remember when I told y'all first week out? Just a half a mil, niggas freaked out. Love yourself, but no one above thee.
Pharaoh, what's going on, my guy? It's been a minute. Let me bring it to the South real quick.
Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out.
Hope all well with you, bro. It's been a minute.
Bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the fuck back, guard the grill. It's something wrong, we can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too, and I've been thinking of busting you up at the motherfucking forehead. And if your friends up in,
Let me know this.
causing confusion, disturbing the peace. It's not an illusion, we running the streets. So bye-bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a fucker on your line? No, nigga, I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught over. And you about to get ran the fuck over. Get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Here I come, here I come.
Uh-oh, don't jump. Move.
See them headlights, you hear that fucking crowd. Stop that goddamn show. You're gonna move. Hit the stage. Black the curtains down. I'm fucking crowd up. That's what I do. Young and successful. Sex simple. Now bitches want me to fuck.
True, true.
Hold up, wait up, shorty.
I see you serious, baby. Hey, see you, James.
You do. Sideline. I'm fucking bitches. My baby. Child support suit. Give me that fucking thing that rental back. Who bought these fucking TVs to enjoy it, bitch? Give me that. No, I ain't better. I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna take it like this, bitch. You better not walk in front of my door. Oh, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Oh, bitch.
Get out the bushes. Get out the bushes, damn it. Get out the bushes. Move, damn it.
Get out the way.
Bring,
Get out the way.
bring,
Get out the way.
bring him to the front.
Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
You go up on the white track, got the right back. Hit the trunk, got the ball, I'll be right back. We fire balls out, so it stars out. We heard his holes out, so we brought the cars out. Grab the pills, cause we poppin' tonight. We
beat the shit out of security for stopping the fight. I got a fifth of that Remy, fuck the Pelkey and Chris. I'm selling shit up in the club like I work in that bitch. Fuck the dress code, street clothes, we all street niggas. We on the dance floor, throwing folks, beating up niggas. I'm from the dead, trying to disrespect DPP and watch the bottles start flying from the VIP. Fuck that shit, we clapping, you and your body. Grab your boat, start fighting.
So boom, damn it, get out the bushes, damn it. Boom, get out the bushes. Get out the bushes, bitch. Get out the bushes.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Don't encourage my madness on a Thursday. Encourage it tomorrow. It's Friday, damn it. Remix.
I'm gonna okay, young line just back on the scene with the green and the cup full of lean. Balloons at the bottom, we at the top. If you see that last year was the shot. And my throat is so tip top, cause I'm on my raps like a hip hop. Why oh my, Miss Mary J. I am so old guys for you to involve, please and better. Oh my mom and she went crazy. She said, son, that's a good look for you. She wanted me to let you know that she would cook for you. But back to the subject, something you could ask me. So the other man, with the other man, we are crack, smack, and never whack, like I never had a kid. I would never lie, and I would never lie. I would never say, never would I ever say, never, cause I never gave up. Whatever, it's whatever. I be with bad guys, the good fellas. Yeah, you're jealous, and we're not that kind of females. Yeah, I did a joke with Mary J.
Let's see you serious, baby. I could be a plum fool serious. Hey. I admit that I'm a plum fool. Embrace it, bask in it. Hey. Shaking ass in the bushes. I know y'all. Like what I see when I go to Dollar Tree and I'm walking past the shelf. Let me stop encouraging the man and shit. Did Didi go sliding again? How you slide back on the dance floor? Nothing out of place. Come on now.
What you gonna do? Wanna let it go? I must stay fast. Keep it high. I would change.
You better keep encouraging it, damn it. I got you. Remix. I got 2 more left here, and I gotta get up out of here for real. I gotta figure out dinner. I'm hungry now. But I appreciate everybody that rocked out.
I don't think y'all ready for this one. Queen B knockout collabo. If you don't know, now you know. Working all day, pull up and don't pay. Girls in the club, ice grilling the stars. I wanna talk, is it cause I'm a shine? Ice, talking about Elijah. Vegas lights, never on the sea without my team. Oh, yeah, sticky green, it's on and popping. DJ's rocking, chickens is watching. It's all night.
You already know how we do it, James.
But the shit by the case lows, pocket full of pesos. It's all night.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey. Girl, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey. Y'all know the words? I'm saying, wait a minute.
Working all day, and now it's on. Pull up and don't pay, and the line is long. Girls in the club, I wanna ice grilling the stars. I wanna thump, is it cause of my shine? Major ice, talking about Elijah. Vegas lights, never on the scene without my team. Cali, sticky green, so much you go through. Only problems know you. It's party like we're supposed to. It's on the night. There's not a right way. You better time your day. Let's party the night away. It's all night.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey. Girl, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey.
Watch out now, it's the little one, and I'm not that one. Got trees, roll it up. You a G, throw it up. Nigga slip me his number on the low, I sew it up. Oh, wait a minute, they playing this shit, slow it up. What? You out of Chris? Fuck it, mow it up. Y'all just rookies, popping on the scene. Be careful how y'all talk, cause we pop them things. You gon' see us on the TV, rapping and acting, yup.
See you out here, serious baby. Hey.
That's us in the Millennium Testarossa. People taking pictures, blowing our cover. Paparazzi gonna get you one way or another. Hey, wait a minute, ain't that Brandy's Brook Street from the east side? And that's how I ride. Here's another one, Ray J. Tell them where you from. In the land of women, sunny days, chrome spinning, juice and gin, it's on tonight. If you feel you're number one, representing where you're from.
Chicken grease and some buns.
It's on tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey. Girl, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey.
Eggs and biscuits. Where's my eggs and biscuits? My eggs and biscuits. Eggs and biscuits. Remix.
Baby, don't tell me it's over. Baby, don't tell me it's over. Baby, don't tell me. Baby, don't
tell me it's so baby, don't tell me. Baby, can we ride like old times? A minute of my moves, you away, between you lay that outside.
She been said, man, I know what time it is. We argue and make up quick. She gon' be okay when she give me some Kool-Aid. Everything is.
You do shit on purpose to get my attention. I notice. Pussy better when she better, so she bad, shout out your truth. I know she not a soul, she sober. She get mad again, she can't find no way over. I Uber and just another.
I ain't messing with you, James.
She like me when I was mad at again. From the back now, watching her call her friend. Tell my bitch was spilling the die. I love when she hanging with me. I really passed when she let me do it again. She uses ODSD. So I'm like, she thinks she compatible with me. Hold on the seat, hop in the back seat. I'm about to hit it, your way. They touch me, I'm safe whenever I slap. She tryna get under my skin. Alice and shit when she around my chin. Fucking right out the argument.
Just on my phone with a summary. Talk about I got some hoes on the beat.
I'm not about to argue with you. Let's go ahead and make her, cause I know what you wanna do.
Make it bad so I can fuck the shit out of you.
Baby, can we fight like old times? A minute of my rules, you away, between you lay that outside.
She been said, man, I know what time it is. We argue and make up quick. She gon' be okay. Give me my damn Kool-Aid. Everything is.
Let me give y'all the last song of the night, y'all. The last song of the night, for real. But I appreciate everybody that rocked out for the conversation. Appreciate everybody that tuned in and rocked out for the birthday celebration for the greatest mod and again the greatest friend on the face of this planet right now. And I'm trying to make sure I got the right song and not an instrumental, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all rock out and tune out. For those that are new to the channel or for those that are just coming into the fold, appreciate everybody that's been a part of the build, still becoming a part of the build. And yeah, we still gonna have great conversations and great fun coming up, you know. And hopefully everybody enjoy themselves, and for everybody that is celebrating birthdays this weekend and for the rest of the duration.
Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Not my problem.
Another year and another blessing around the sun, man.
Niggas talking shit. Bitches talking shit is my problem. Niggas talking shit. Bitches talking shit is my problem. My problem. That's not my problem. My problem. That's not my problem. My problem. That's my problem. My problem. That's not my problem. That's why I cannot confide in you. Looking within my sanctuary, my solitude. Now I got the juice, and guava juice, guava juice, mango juice, and guava juice. Yeah, problem, yeah, my problem, no, problem, that's problem, yeah, such shit. Bitches talking shit is my problem. No, I'm talking shit. Bitches talking shit is my problem. My problem. That's 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 my problem. When it goes around, it goes up and down, round and round. My problem. When it goes around, it goes up and down, round and round. My problem. When you're talking shit, it goes up and down, round and round. My problem. When it goes around, it comes back around, up and down. My problem.
I appreciate everybody that rocked out. And again, for those celebrating birthdays, another year and another blessing around the sun. Enjoy every moment. Keep creating memories. Hey, you already know, serious baby. But I'ma still need y'all to dance out to the last song, though. The actual last song.
I just want to the body of the
Oh, don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow. Another great conversation. It might be a little later than today.
MC, make another mix.
This ain't what you project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 60 in the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Body, yeah. Shorty got that body, yeah. Get it with no time. How the fuck you up, kill my vibe? Stand on my little on my side. Feet beside. Ain't better too wise. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Meet, baby. I knew you was in the bushes high and I smelled it. I smelled it. Damn!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another mix.
This ain't what you project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Appreciate y'all for rocking out, though. But it's time for me to get going. I see some of y'all running around these streets. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow with a conversation. Let's see how this weekend pan out. I might try to do something extra, son. Time for me to feed my face, y'all. Feed my face, y'all. But definitely appreciate everybody that rocked out. And again, you know, this is what we need. Fun and conversations, but also just keep bringing the message, you know. Got to keep doing it. But yeah, I can't do that to y'all. I can't do that to y'all. So, I can't do that to y'all. I'm really going to leave y'all with the last song for real, though. I'm going to let y'all ride out. But if y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. And I'll let you leave out with the last one for real.
I see her, she came with her leader. But she gon' slide right to my side. I know she pulled up with a friend. Then we skirt off in the bed. Oh, took her back to my crib, and I regret it. She tryna fake like she asleep.
Soon I see her in Dollar Tree, I'm like, oh no, she gotta go.
I see the name, I swear I don't even fucking know. They wanna know why the girl them they follow me. Them I ain't green, them I ain't just separate me. They wanna know why they love them mom so much. Like what is that reason?
Just the vibe in that guy. Put your ass in your eye whenever I pull up. I gotta get food when I come.
She won't waste no time. Oh, she don't want nobody else, I know. But I can't be what she wants. They all have the same story. They all want me to themselves, but I'm a jealous. The city is my palace. What I'ma do? Cause I want she and she and she. And love them so deep.
I told you not to encourage my madness, damn it.
I ain't the nigga you gotta like to. I ain't the nigga that you could trust on speaker when you're with your people. Cause you know the time and I'm on. I want she and she.
She. I want turkey, bologna, and cheese. Hero, please. And a hot coffee.
She gon' pick up on the finger. We'll never tell her so. Oh, no. Girl, we know.
Life of a fat ass. I'm a remix king of this motherfucker though. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.